Hey, what's up, Marjory?
I'm doing great. Having a great day. Beautiful, beautiful day.
Happy New Year. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you joining us from?
A little tiny surfing community called Rincon in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is amazing, incredible. I've heard so many incredible influencers from there. So that's amazing.
A lot of fun here, just so much fun. And you'll probably hear the guineas and the turkeys in the background. So
I love it. I'm here in San Diego as well. Just love being tuned in to beautiful energy. So welcome and thank you for joining us, Marjory. So share with our viewers who are tuning in from all over. What excites you? What excites you, Marjory?
well, I'm the founder of the Grow Network, and we are a movement of people who are stopping the destruction of the earth via homegrown food. So, commercial agriculture, one of the most destructive forces on the planet. And there's a lot you can do about it. You don't need to be like, oh, that's terrible. You know, gardens, chickens, rabbits, producing your own food, making your own medicine. The real beautiful thing is that you do not need to depend on an industrial, governmental, multinational, whatever think tank complex. That you can do it in your backyard. You can do it on a piece of land out in the street. You can do it. You can grow food and make medicine, and it's so empowering. And I just love being the leader of this movement of people who are like, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Right? I mean, about sustainability, what would you say to someone just starting out? Like, what would you say, like someone who wants to make a difference, but feels like, oh, like, how do I make a difference right now?
Yeah, well, start small. And I would recommend, if you've never grown anything or never had anything, I would start with just a couple of herbs on a windowsill. And there are a couple of reasons why. There's a lot of power in herb, and that's kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke about marijuana, but I mean basil and chives. But really, just putting a little bit of fresh herb on your existing meals makes the tastes come alive. It always blew my mind that like just a teaspoon or two of fresh herbs could completely change an entire dish, but it does. And also, and so I recommend is get as big a pot as you can fit on your kitchen counter, because the more soil you have, the more resilient that plant is going to be from your erratic watering schedule. um, but really, everything you learn from just a few plants in a windowsill, like, so if you learn how they droop and when you don't water them, or if they're not getting enough sunlight, they'll get leggy and pale green. Everything you're learning about just 3 or 4 plants on that windowsill are the exact same way those plants are going to respond when you have a garden outside or when you're managing acres of crops. And please don't tell me, oh, I'll never be managing acres of crops, because we just went through 2020. We're now about to go through 2021, and you have no idea what you're going to be doing in a couple of years from now.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful point. As we've just come from 2020, and it's had so many challenges for so many different people. What message of hope do you have to share with people?
I see us in a global transformation that is beyond any of our conception. I've in any of recorded history, I've never heard of any incidents on this magnitude. This is affecting us globally. And the way I like to look at people wearing masks is not necessarily anything to do with the virus. That's a whole different set of belief systems we don't need to go into. But the way I see it, it's part of a global um, ritual that we're involved in, recognizing that we are in the midst of tremendous change. And some of the changes that absolutely have to happen, and we're going to happen anyway, uh, is that the food system has to change and the medical system has to change. There's a lot of other systems, our legal systems and financial systems. There's all kinds of systems that are imploding, being brought to light, being shown, fraud being exposed, the truth being exposed. But the food system really has to be transformed. And a huge and important part of that is you. We really need people growing their own food, because the genetics of developing plants or keeping plant species alive is so important. We can't depend on large organizations or companies or governments to do that. It really has to come from individuals.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I feel like with transformation, with change, at times people get caught up in the uncertainty. What do you suggest to people who are resisting that change?
Well,
Suppress those?
yeah, I see that there is gonna, with change comes change, right? It's gonna be different. I really believe, and it could get very chaotic and upsetting, and it's going to be different, and it could be very, very challenging, especially if you're not the kind of person who does change very well. But I really believe at the far end of this, it's going to be so much more magnificently better than it is now. I really, truly, honestly believe that. I really believe in the goodness of people, and I believe in that there are new energies coming into the planet, and that this is just a part of that whole awakening and shaking up. I love the analogy, and I'm sure you've already heard it, Sage, many people have, that when you're going to clean your house, there's a period when you get started and it looks like it's a mess because you're taking this off shelves and you're emptying that and you got everything everywhere, right? So we're going to have to go through the messy house period. But when we get done, the house will be clean, and we will have a whole new way that we're living and engaging with each other, and a whole new level of health. So I'm very excited.
I am super excited, and thank you so much for sharing that perspective, Marjorie. Because, yeah, I mean, I just see it over and over again when we feel stuck, right? What do we do when we feel stuck? And I believe in sharing with people how to use action and movement. And I love your perspective about bringing in the environment to share, because I believe it's all one. It's all part of one, and we are all, together. And I'm so grateful too about all the challenges that have come up, because challenge and resistance, that's the opportunity for change. So what we're gonna do here, Marjorie, is we're going to pick some winners here. We're gonna pick some winners. So
Okay.
why don't we have a V pick some, because Marjorie has a special gift for our winners. But what we're gonna do is we have on YouTube streaming, and you know what? There we go.
Sage?
Yes, can you hear me
Oh,
okay?
okay. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right, so what we're doing is we're streaming on YouTube, and we're welcoming people to a new year, new you. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick 3 winners, and we're gonna invite them down to We Flow Now. In fact, I see a couple of them already in. So I'm just gonna pick, let's go with Kareen. Kareen, congratulations, Kareen. Congratulations, Kareen. We're gonna pick Kareen, Mommy Jerose, and Shanoy Richards. Congratulations, you each won $20, and Marjorie is gonna offer a special gift. So I see you guys are in the room, and we also picked another one, Justine Vernez. Congratulations, Justine. All right. So, Marjorie, I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to, here we go. Thank you so much for your contribution, Marjorie. She's offering access to how to grow half of your own food. And it's available at growhalf.com, and a year's worth of subscription. Can you tell us a little bit more about your website and what you are sharing out with the world?
Well, Sage, as you know, we're in the midst of this incredibly turbulent time. One of the things that often becomes a big issue is the food supply and availability to food, and also the existing food is not very healthy. So we developed a system, and we've implemented it, tested it. I've now taught it to tens of thousands of people on how to grow half of your own food in your backyard in less than an hour a day. I know that kind of sounds like clickbait, but it's true. You can do it. I do it all the time. I do it, I'm constantly doing it. So producing vegetables and eggs and meat in less than an hour a day, you can set this up, and we want people to have access to this. So if you go to www.growhalf.com, we've opened it up where it's free just for this event. And there's it's an 18-minute video that will take you through the major steps, and then a whole bunch of resources that will be able to have you to implement it. So growhalf.com, and that's free and open to everybody who's listening to the live stream right now. So I recommend you go do that. Then the second piece is we call it the Academy. And and we're offering the big gift is a 1-year subscription to the Academy, which is $1,200. And that has 15 certifications that are really in-depth, take you by the hand, step by step, how to do gardens, chickens, rabbits, mushrooms, build a greenhouse, grow cannabis if it's legal, beekeeping, herbal medicine, how to make herbal medicine, how to use herbal medicine. So there's 15 certifications in there, and it comes with interactive live 24/7 support. So if you're like, how often do I collect these eggs? We got you covered, right? So that is a $1,200 gift, and that's the Grow Network Academy. And that's what we're going to be giving to one lucky winner.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is incredible. A $1,200 value gift, you guys. All right, so we have our contestants. I see Mommy Jerose in our Zoom. I see Shanoy Richards. All right, why don't let's call on Mommy Jerose first. Mommy Jerose, what's up, Mommy Jerose? All right, so what we're gonna do is Mommy Jerose, Shanoy Richards, and I see Kareen. What's up, Kareen? All right, so we have our 3 contestants. We are going to play one of Marjorie's favorite songs, and we're going to dance together. And Marjorie,
yeah,
you get to pick the one who exudes the most energy in dancing this song. All right.
Okay, look, I got to get my thing open then. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to add them so that I'm going to pin them so that they can be, let's do that. Boom. You can see them. All right, got everyone here. All right, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Great. All right, so this song, I have to tell you, when you shared that you dance every morning, I do too, Marjorie.
Every morning, man, get that energy flowing. Forget the coffee.
All right, here we go. So let us bring up the song. It's called "The Best Day of My Life" by Alex G. You know, "Best Day of My Life." I sing that. That's one of my favorite songs. I sing that all the time. And then when you shared that there's a by Alex G, a different version that I haven't heard before, I was like, yes. All right, so here we go. All right, let's do this.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, I touched the clouds.
Here we
I
go.
stretched my hands out to the sky, we danced with monsters through the night. I'm never gonna look back, never gonna get up. Please don't wait now. This is gonna be the best day of my life. This is gonna be the best day of my life.
Yeah, work it, Marjorie.
I howled at the moon with curtains, and then the sun came crashing in. But all the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. Yeah, I'm never gonna look back, never gonna give it up. Just don't wake me now.
2, 3, 4.
This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day. I hear calling outside my
Great job, you guys.
I feel it in my soul.
Yeah, work it, Marjorie.
love that song.
Amazing, amazing. All right, so the moment of truth. We have Mommy Jerose, Kareen, and Shanoy. All right, I'm gonna count to 3, and you get to pick a winner. All right, Marjorie?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna Oprah it and give it to all 3 of them. You are a winner, and you are a winner, and you are a winner.
You win. Amazing. That's $3,600 value gift, you guys. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Mommy Jerose. Kareen, you want to unmute? You want to unmute? Go ahead and mute if you want to say something to Marjorie, wishing us.
Thank you so much, Miss Marjorie. This is it's my pleasure to meet you, and James as well. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm so blessed tonight. Thank you. Today, thank you.
Oh. I want to see all of you in the forums, and I want to see you taking the classes and growing gardens and having chickens and making the whole thing happen. So I am so stoked about having 3 new members.
Beautiful. Shanoy, you want to unmute? Shanoy, you want to go ahead and unmute and share? How are you feeling, Shanoy?
Hi. I'm feeling great. Thank you so much, Miss Marjorie.
Much gratitude.
Start my morning.
One more, Mommy Jerose. You want to go ahead and unmute, Mommy Jerose? You good? All right. All right. Thank you so much, Marjorie. You've been so incredible. Thank you for being part and kicking us off. We're doing a 15-hour live stream. So those of you guys, go check out Marjorie. She's on Instagram at Marjory Wildcraft. My team's going to put it into the chat on YouTube. And remember, like the Mother Earth, like one of my breakthroughs about and through life is realizing how important it is to give back to Mother Earth. So thank you so much for all that you do, Marjorie. I'm really so grateful for you and the mission and the purpose, and you sharing that energy and vibration out into the world. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much. Remember, much gratitude, Marjorie. And for each and every one of you guys, flow on.